The Maracanã Stadium, known mostly just as Maracanã, is a soccer stadium located in the northern zone of Rio de Janeiro and was constructed in 1950 in order to host that year's World Cup soccer tournament. Since then, the Maracanã has been the scene of great moments in Brazilian and world soccer, such as the 1000th goal of Pelé. The Maracanã was also the scene of one of the saddest episodes in Brazilian soccer, known as the Maracanaço. This term is used in reference to the match that decided the World Cup of 1950 in favor of Uruguay. The match took place at the stadium and is considered one of the biggest upsets in soccer history. A ticket to take a tour of the stadium costs about 60 reais. Lapa, one of the city's postcard perfect destination, attracts residents from Rio, the rest of Brazil, and foreign tourists in search of a cold beer, a karaoke climate, and lots of good music. Santa Teresa attracts visitors through the charm of its cobbled streets, its famous cable car, the good restaurants, and the incredible city views. Immerse yourself in this region and visit parks and cultural landmarks and museums. It's certainly a place you want to go to for taking pictures and making your friends jealous. There are very few places in the world, let alone Rio, which are as flat out cool as Lapa and Santa Teresa. The Tijuca National Park, or Parque Nacional de Tijuca, opened on July 6, 1961, but its history begins much earlier than that. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the area where the park now resides was mostly used for logging and agriculture, especially coffee, which caused serious environmental devastation in the area. In 1861, the area was declared a protected area by Dom Pedro II, and the process of reforestation was undertaken. Even today, it's possible to identify remnants of the pre-reforestation Tijuca, including the ruins of the old farms and buildings. It can be said that Tijuca is among the pioneer protected areas in the world, since it's even older than Yellowstone, the world's first national park, created in the United States in 1872. Make sure that a visit to the Corcovado area includes Tijuca National Park. Standing at 38 meters in height, the Christ the Redeemer, or Cristo Redentor in Portuguese, is perhaps the most famous symbol of the city and of Brazil overall. Views from the Cristo Redentor are unparalleled in Rio de Janeiro. Every year, more than 600,000 people are taken to Christ the Redeemer by the Corcovado Railroad, making it the oldest tour in the country. In addition to being dazzled through the windows of the train of the most beautiful landscape of the marvelous city, the passenger takes a walk through the history of Brazil. Constructed in 1884 by the Emperor Dom Pedro II, the Corcovado train has already taken popes, kings, princes, presidents, artists, and scientists in their cars. Listed as one of the 7 wonders of the modern world by UNESCO, it is also reasonably priced, with tour tickets ranging from about 25 to 53 reais depending on the time you visit. Perhaps the most well-known and frequented beach in Brazil, Copacabana Beach is located, conveniently enough, in the Copacabana neighborhood, in the city's affluent south zone. Running parallel with the beach is a lively promenade with kiosks that serve several varieties of snacks, drinks, and meals. The wide sandy Copacabana Beach hosts sporting, musical, and cultural events year-round. Of course, this also includes the famous New Year's celebration in Copacabana, during which millions of visitors flock to the shores to take in the merriment and the fireworks. If you decide to come at a calmer time of year, Copacabana Beach has you covered, as it stays lit all night, meaning you can enjoy Copacabana Beach your way. Opening in 1909, Teatro Municipal, or Municipal Theater, is one of the primary entertainment venues not only in Brazil, but in all of Latin America. In the theater's last renovation, lost works were recovered, such as a very large work by renowned Italian-Brazilian artist Eliseu Visconti. The theater is also noted for its 350-kilogram golden eagle statue that adorns the top of the building, made from 8,000 sheets of 23-karat gold. Over the years, the theater has hosted innumerable national and international acts spanning the entire world of art and high culture. Today, it is the only Brazilian cultural institution to simultaneously maintain a choir, a symphony orchestra, and a ballet company. Don't miss out on this Rio gem because it's also extremely affordable, with prices ranging from about 10 reais to 20 reais. The Pedro Bonita Trail is located within the Tijuca National Park. It has some rather steep stretches, which can be physically challenging due to the low vegetation and resulting lack of natural protection from the sun, but don't let this get in your way though, as most of the walk is pleasant and easy. The real reward comes when you reach the summit, which offers a breathtaking view of Pedro de Gavea, Baja Beach, São Conrado, Leblon, and Ipanema. Pedro Bonita is a great spot for the adventurous as it offers an ideal launch point for hang gliding, a fact not lost on adventurous locals and visitors alike. From Praia Vermelha, visitors take the first tram to Urca Hill, and from there a second cable car takes you to the top of the Sugarloaf Mountain, or in Portuguese, Pão de Açúcar. There are different theories about where Sugarloaf Mountain got its name. One popular theory says that during the 16th through 18th centuries, sugarcane producers stored their sugar in blocks to prepare them for export, and that the mountain reminded people of these blocks of sugarcane. Regardless of where the name originates, you definitely do not want to miss a trip to Sugarloaf Mountain or its famous cable car, which opened in 1912, making it the third oldest cable car in the world. Since its opening, more than 40 million people have taken a ride on it. Become the next for the very reasonable average ticket price of about 110 reais. Created by Dom João VI, the Botanical Garden of Rio de Janeiro is the main and largest botanical garden in Brazil. It's more than 200 years old. Declared a biosphere reserve by UNESCO, it is home to roughly 7,000 plant species, some of which are endangered, across its 54-hectare area. The Botanical Garden also houses monuments of historical, artistic, and archaeological value, and the most complete library in the country specializing in botany with more than 32,000 volumes. Beyond the raw facts about the Botanical Garden, it's best appreciated in person, and it's affordable as well, at a cost of only 15 reais per ticket. One of the most beloved of Rio's many beaches is the Praia do Arpoador. This 8-kilometer stretch of beach is located between Copacabana Fort and Otaviano Street. It's popular with surfers who are always active, are ready to catch the biggest and best waves that the beach usually has to offer. But it's not only the surfers who enjoy this beach. It is popular with locals as well as a swimming spot on one of the city's innumerable warm weather days. One of the main tourist attractions of the area is the Pedra do Arpoador, which separates this beach from Copacabana. It's one of the most sought-after places in the city to enjoy a beautiful sunset, and because of these magic sunsets, tourists and locals alike are there every day taking in the breathtaking beauty.